If you ignore what I'm about to show you, you're not just missing a story. You're choosing to miss the verified architecture of a financial revolution that is already in motion. What you're about to see isn't speculation. It's a series of documented strategic moves by the absolute titans of Wall Street.
Okay, let's just dive right in with a number that is, well, it's almost impossible to really wrap your head around: $3.8 quadrillion. That is the staggering value of securities processed every single year by the undisputed titan of Wall Street, the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. You know it as the DTCC. Think of them as the central nervous system for the entire U.S. financial market.
But here's the twist, and this is a big one. This institution isn't just sitting back and maintaining the old system. No, the DTCC has a publicly stated goal, their mission, to tokenize $100 trillion of its assets. Now, this isn't some far-off dream. This is their active objective, and they are building the infrastructure to make it happen right now.
And that is my promise to you in this explainer. We are going to connect the dots using verified documents and official statements to show you piece by piece how a brand new financial system is being quietly built with Ripple and the XRP ledger positioned right at its very core.
So, let's start with piece of evidence number 1. A massive, multi-billion-dollar power play Ripple made to literally insert itself directly into the heart of institutional finance.
The scale of this move is just staggering. In April of 2025, Ripple spent over $1 billion to buy a company called Hidden Road, which is now operating as Ripple Prime. And this wasn't just any company. It natively clears $3 trillion a year and connects over 300 of the world's most elite financial institutions. But here's the crucial part. Ripple's CEO came out and confirmed that this massive flow of capital will actively tap into the XRP ledger.
All right, now let's look at the next clue. I want you to pay close attention because this is the official smoking gun that directly links Ripple's powerful new asset to the central infrastructure of United States finance. This is where all the theory, it becomes documented fact. But before I show you the document, you have to understand the sheer gravity of who the DTCC is. They are not just a player in the market, they are the player. They are the core infrastructure that holds up the entire U.S. financial market, processing nearly every single securities transaction. Getting their official stamp of approval, well, it's everything. And this timeline illustrates it perfectly. Look at this. In April 2025, Ripple makes its billion-dollar acquisition. Then, less than a year later, on March 2nd, 2026, the DTCC officially adds Ripple Prime, still listed under its old name Hidden Road Partners, to its official directory. This is not a coincidence. This is a calculated, sequential integration.
So the big question is, why? Right? Why would Ripple make this incredible move, and why would the DTCC give its official stamp of approval? Well, the answer lies in the ultimate prize they are both chasing, the complete and total digitization of Wall Street. And here it is, right from the source. The DTCC's stated aspiration is the tokenization of all $100 trillion of its assets. Now, in simple terms, that means converting ownership rights of stocks, bonds, everything into digital tokens on a blockchain. It's a move designed to unlock unbelievable liquidity and speed. But to do that, they need a partner with proven, scalable technology. You are watching Crypto Global News. And look, if you are watching this without a subscription, you are missing the alerts. Click subscribe right now to stay on the timeline. It is completely free for you, but honestly, it fuels our research and gives us the motivation to keep digging for facts like these. Okay. Now we get to the final clues. These are the pieces of evidence that confirm this integration isn't just planned, it is actively being built right now, behind a wall of corporate confidentiality. This quote from Ripple's own Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz, is incredibly revealing. You have to read between the lines here. When he was asked directly about this DTCC connection, he basically confirmed a non-public integration is happening by saying he couldn't find a public link to share. This is as close to an official confirmation of a secret project as you are ever going to get. And for breaking news that just can't wait for a full explainer like this one, you need to join my Telegram to get the updates first. Just scan the QR code you see on your screen right now, or you can use the link down in the description.
And believe me, the connections go even deeper. The DTCC recently worked on this massive interoperability blueprint with some key partners, including the Boston Consulting Group, or BCG. Now, why is this critical? Because BCG has worked directly with Ripple in the past. And what's more, they're the ones projecting that tokenized assets will explode to $19 trillion by 2033. All the key players are clearly, without a doubt, working from the same playbook. Now, for our viewers in the United States, this is so critical to understand. This is not some abstract thing happening in a far-off market. This is the fundamental replumbing of Wall Street, and it is happening right in your backyard.
So I want to know what you think. What are the real implications of this hidden integration? Let me know your thoughts in our latest YouTube community post. I read every single comment.
Which brings us to the final and most urgent question of all. The evidence clearly shows the system is built. The official approval has been granted. So, what will be the first public signal that we see that tells us the switch has finally been flipped?
That, my friends, is what we are investigating next. Stay tuned for that update. And in the meantime, our deep dive into the next phase of this whole integration is already up on the screen for you to watch right now. Go check it out.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.